Hello, welcome everyone. So, honestly, um, I was going to talk about the next Olympian god, but I kind of felt like today I should talk more about myself and what I've been up to. Some stuff that I've come to terms with in my spiritual and mental and emotional aspects. So far the physical hasn't changed that much, for the most part. Um, for the most part. But I will say that emotionally, um, I don't think there's at least a lot of change there. I mean, I have gotten more confident, but I was in the shower and I kind of realized, I'm saying that I'm very beautiful and that I love myself no matter what. But I noticed that when I was shaving my arms and my legs, my mind was like, why am I doing this if I love myself? And I said to myself, because I want to. But it didn't understand that because, in its way, it thought that I was saying that it wasn't beautiful it, because I was shaving off my hair. And so that's something I gotta like. I realized that I wasn't looking at beauty within. I was looking at beauty skin deep, and so my brain, like in that moment, was like, "Wait a minute, I'm beautiful no matter what I look like, whether I'm ugly, whether I'm half beast, half man. What really matters is the soul, the beauty of the soul." And so it was like, because even an ugly man could have the most beautiful soul inside. And I just like, it clicked, So, like, I've been really meditating on that and the beauty of the soul instead of beauty of helping to integrate that. Because it doesn't matter what I look like, my soul is beautiful and I am beautiful. So, yeah. So, um, I've been really working with Hesta in Jupiter lately. I just thought it was all very interesting. I have been working with them. They've been doing great results for me. Um, I have some candles that I need to fix before I get them finished. My only problem is that I did buy the I'm like trying to prepare for the as you can see for the Renaissance Fair. So I'm kind of like, how am I gonna do this? It's not that I can't do it. It's not a problem. It's not a problem matter of whether I can or can't do it. I feel as though like I do feel as though even though the candle I feel this is what I feel. Comes to the Renaissance Fair, I know that I can do it. I was thinking about going to like the Dollar Tree or something like that, and then buying some mason jars because I don't really want to have to order them online. So I'll see if I'll be able to buy some. Um, yeah, so boom. No, I decided I should invest in silver. I have a feeling that silver's gonna like be one of those precious minerals. So I feel like we talk about gold, gold's high right now, but if you think about it, if you just think about it, gold is high. Well, it's gotta have some crash point. It'll be so low, it'll be like it won't even matter, right? I feel the same thing for silver, but it'll raise higher. Like my thing is, from what I've understood, watched, is the scarcer the product, the more its value increases because you want it. You see what I'm saying? So I should buy up as much silver as I can because as soon as it becomes scarce, I will, of course, be able to um, have that. So, but that's some stuff I've been looking into. I feel like right now I should invest in gold and silver, and then I want to start with gold. I mean silver, assuming silver. And I want to get a couple hundred ounces of that. I've did some calculations on my finances, and I think I can manage with what I have. Um, but of course, I won't be able to start until September. Anyway, yeah. So I'm doing that. I haven't really gone outside. I feel like I need. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna go outside and walk, but I don't really feel the need to go outside right now. I really don't. And do my reading. Plus, it's super hot. I don't, especially with that storm that just came in. It's probably hot as hell outside. Okay. I personally don't think I need to go outside. Um, let's see. I've been coming to terms with beauty on like I used to think that I needed to look a certain way, but it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. I don't need to dress the part. I can be the part without dressing up as the part. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing I was coming into my understanding of is, I see this. This is something I can't stress enough, and this is something I've been always have been able to see, is that someone could say that this stone is blue, whilst another person could say that it is a blue green. Let's just throw that out there, right? Let's say a blue green and a blue, right? And both truths are right, and neither is wrong because it is what they believe to be true. That they believe that this is a sea green and not a blue, and the other person believes it's a blue and not a sea green. So it's their truth. And my brother Jesus, bless his soul, he teaches me that every day because sometimes he and I don't agree on a lot of things when it comes to the spirit world and stuff. And so we butt heads a lot. And it infuriates me because it's like I know what I'm talking about, but then I have to remember he believes in that. That's his own perception, his own truth, and so it's like I have to be understanding, and it does bother me sometimes because let's just say I'm just gonna say he has his own truth, and I have to remember that. And so I've been really getting triggered by that as well. Because there have been some things that he's said to me in the past, and it's like it doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense, and I just have to remember that he has his own truth, his own belief. And if I was to force my belief on him, I would be in the wrong because then I'm forcing my will upon him. I'm also wondering, because I was thinking about back when I was about 7, 8, or 9. I think I want to say 8. I was 8 years old, and I remember being visited by angels. Being visited by angels, and then taken to heaven, and then I was given two different choices. Like I could have been a had a nice wife, but a nice car, a nice house, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, like no joke. And I would have had a daughter, and I would have had a son. Now, honestly, this is just me personally. The other option were mine. It's like there was this other guy that was given the same option, and he was basically like you could become a teacher, and talk, like I was. He said I wanted me to be a messenger to teach people the how to commune with God. Not only to commune with God, but all of like to clear up the misunderstandings that there. A lot of people believe that they like to divide them into pantheons, but everything's interconnected, right? And how I was told, what God showed me was everything is all interconnected. They're all one big family, and so are we. And I think people like to put all the different deities and angels and um, hello, Mary. Hi, it's nice to see you again. Angels, demons, fairies, like to put them all in a neat little box, but they're not in a box. They're like a sphere. They're all one big thing. And so he was saying he wanted me to be a teacher to teach these teachings, but not only these teachings, but how how Enoch communed with God, how Adam communed with the God, I guess you could say, source. To even how where am I going to do with this? How am I going to say it? So, like, not only that, but like, I even saw myself teaching people energetic practices. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was like, yes, we all are a part of source, and it's like, right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he was trying to say that he wanted me to teach people how to understand. I guess it could say how to help people understand that we're all connected and that we're separated. And then there was another. He wanted me to be a prophet to speak his will, on top of being a teacher. And I remember I remember to this day, I said, I only will accept the second on a few conditions. I said, God, I love my adopted mother and father, and I understand that they do not understand me and who I am. and they treat me horribly, and I'm asked that you forgive them and my biological parents for abandoning me as well, and I ask that you forgive them and allow them to come to heaven. And secondly, I would like for everything that I love, that it would be protected, right? And then finally, I said that I asked that if there's a way for revelation, as long as my brother needs, wants, and desires, it said I want my brother's needs to all his needs to be met, some of his wants and desires, as long as they align with you, God, to be met. And I said, that's pretty much all I said. I only had like three different conditions. And he said, he kind of looked at me, kind of like chuckled. I don't know. This is weird. Because I'm sure he's thinking this dude, like he's probably was thinking like, this dude could have asked for anything. And he asked me like so selfless, you know, not even bothering to consider himself. You know, he was so selfless. You know, I think God was like out of kick out of that. I play a game when I meet someone and look for the creator God in them. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, like I mean, I think God was like, man, this dude's selfless as hell. He could have asked for anything, right? Like I could have asked for anything in that moment. But I was like super selfless, and mind you, I'm a child, so I probably was thinking just tad small. I don't know, but it was just interesting. You know, I'm looking back, and it's like I wonder if I start now and look for a wife now, would I still have that ability to create that which God showed me? You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking that, and I was talking to God earlier, and He was saying, "Yeah, if you wanted it, I could give it to you." I said it's, and I explained to God like it's not like I don't want to fulfill my mission, but I kind of want both, and I know I don't want to sound greedy when I say that. And the only reason why I would like to have both is because I would like to know what it's like to be. I'm a person who just likes to have different experiences. I guess you could say, a mentally part scientist. So it's not that I want a wife, so to speak. I mean, yeah, there will be love, but I'm like, I kind of just want the experience. If that makes any sense. And and I just like explain to God, it's not that there won't be love. I just kind of want to know what it's like to interact with the opposite sex, and because I'll be honest with you, the only reason why I'm gay is because I don't know anything about sexual intercourse with a woman. Okay. When I was 11, I was in St. Augustine in this sort of like group home setting, and I was raped by one of the 16-year-old kids that were there. Right? So, um, honestly, um, I even though like I forgive him and stuff, um, I think I just want to know why. What attracted this person to me? You know what I'm saying? I just would like to know and understand why he chose me out of several thousands of kids. Honestly. Mm. But I'm not like mad or upset about the situation because I do understand that this person had issues, and I had my own issues back then, and I mean, I love him unconditionally. That's not a problem. I just like, I guess I'm very analytical. I want to know all aspects, like from his perspective, Um, but yeah, like I think that's when I first became gay because I didn't know um how else. So like I guess you could say when it comes to females, I'm a little standoffish. I mean, I could be all feminine and all that, right? But hmm. I kind of just, for me though, for the most part, I think after I get my house, my car fixed up. I mean, if I after my house, I get a car and I'm all fixed up. I want to go out and travel different Renaissance fairs, and who knows? Maybe I'll find someone along that journey. Who knows? Um, Now I was just gonna leave it up to God. If He wants to. I just like I was seeing like a future where, and this is why I can't emphasize this enough. Um, that I did see a black haired woman, Caucasian woman. She had we had a 3-bedroom house with 2 baths, a kitchen, with a great room. No, living room with the island. Like, and I had a girl and I had a boy, which is a shame, but okay. Overall, um, I am very grateful to God because I feel like God was my whole life. I've been a borrower. I've always had to borrow from other people, and I feel like God needed me to go through all of that energy, the all the like poverty, homelessness, being thrown in jail. I feel like God wanted me to go through that stuff is so I could reach out and help others who have been through similar experiences and stuff, like the lowest of lows. I'm talking about the slums, okay? The slums. Um, you ain't gonna come up in my house like that. You ain't gonna intrude my thoughts. You better back yourselves up and go out the door where you came. Thank you. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay, I don't care what kind of demons you are. Whew. I was just some weird stuff. Whew. It says, there's God permission will permissive will in his perfect will ask for his perfect will. I can't. um, but anyway, so like I was saying, where's it going with this? Like I feel like the tables are turning. Instead of a borrower, I'm being a lender, and so I do feel like I do feel like he is helping me. Now, of course, I got some loose ties that I got to handle in Florida, but I'm not ready yet. Um, I I've already worked it out with God. He said, "All right, after you get your house up on the property and you got it renovated, I'm gonna have to go back to Florida to face music." Um, um, not really face the music is anything bad, but like, I had an ex roommate, and I had a dream where I had returned to get my stuff because, and I remember my cat Luna being there, and this was fall. This was during the fall season. I remember it very clearly. I know my cat Luna is waiting for me, and she is a feral cat. The only reason why I left her behind is because she is a feral cat. She's a wild, actual, not a wild cat as in a animal wild cat. I mean like a cat that was feral, and she imprinted on me. And I know she's waiting for me, and I can still feel the imprintation to this day. And so, and I know she knows, and I can feel her presence when I say this. I will be coming for my Luna. I will be coming for my princess, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's nothing that's going to stop me. But right now, the time is not aligned, and she knows it's not aligned. I thought, like, I know she's there. I'm thinking she's probably making sure my shit be Gucci. Like, you know what I'm saying? She'd be like making sure my shit be good. You are amazing. Help a lot of people. And I see you're growing and maturing. You have many spiritual gifts. Oh, thank you so much. Um, but yeah, so for me personally, like I know I'm supposed to go back to Florida, and I feel like I need to go back to Florida not only to get my stuff, but I have a few last words I want to say to Nicholas before as I'm leaving. You know, because I was the one that put food in the fridge. I was the one cooking. I was the one cleaning, doing the dishes, washing our laundry. Once he sat around in a pile of trash playing video games all day. And it's like every day I had to go all the way around him and pick up all this trash. I was the one that put up all those appliances and plates in his house. And I was the one that put up those bathroom towels. So, like, for me, if I was going to go in there right now in that moment, I'd be like, listen, dog, everything you have in this house is mine. I'm the one that bought those dishes. I'm the one that bought that blender. Because I used the blender a lot when I had those smoothies. I was the one doing the cooking, the washing, the cleaning of the home. And I will have my friends with me. I'm going to, like, when the time's right, I'm asking God in this moment. I do not want to be alone. I want witnesses with me. I want my girl Peggy with me. I want my dog Michael with me. I want Jonathan and Ashley with me. I trust them. So when the time comes when I come to take my stuff back, I want to take my stuff back with my friends. Because that way he won't be able to press charges or nothing. I came here to collect my stuff. And I think God is waiting until after the let's see, this was placed back in 2021, 2022, 2020, no, I lied, 2020. So 2021, 2022, 2023. By 2024, it'll be 4 years, and it's already been passed. Okay? And so, like, I personally, like, I'm not going to come there to belittle him. That's not the intention. But it's like, I will point out to him the fact that what I said, because there was something I said to him that I said, you brought up these strangers into our home, and they are going to tear us apart. And they are going to take this house away from me. Sorry, not take this house away from me. Take this house away from us. Sorry. I lied. Take this house away from us. And what do you know? They turned us against each other, and then they kicked me out, and then they kicked him out. Plain and simple. I want him to know this could have worked had you done like even half the laundry. Like, I wouldn't, like, it could, but I'm not going there to belittle him. I'm going there to say my piece and saying I am done. I'm closed. When I come, I think the only thing I will say is, as I'm getting the last of my stuff, I will pour salt on the ground of the entrance of where I'm leaving and say, this is done. I clean my hands, and I'll pour salt in my hands, and as I'm over the door, it's like, this is done. I wash my hands of thee like Lord King Caesar did with the bowl of purity. And I'll do that and walk away. Of course, then we'll need to catch Luna and then be on our way, but that's it. I ain't going to get my cat. That's no ifs, ands, or buts. I will have my cat, and I will make sure before anything. I got an idea. Okay, I got an idea for my house now. Because if my cat's gonna be there, right? So what if I? This is interesting. What if I put like little ledges for her to lay on that lead up to the loft, so she can get up to the loft? Ooh, that'd be so fun. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And then I'll have and then I'll add like some furry stuff. I love it when ideas come to me like that. Spark of genius. But it's like, what I do, like I said, when I come to get my stuff and then get my cat Luna, I will not be there to belittle him. But I will say my piece. I don't know what I will say. I will say that because I know everything in the house belonged to me. Because I'm the one that put that money in that house. I'm the one that invested in that house. I really am. And to have that happen to me, it's fine. It's whatever. Totally fine. I'm just gonna get my shit and get the hell out. And take my cat with me. Because there's no way I'm leaving Florida without my cat. There's no way I'm leaving Florida without my cat Luna. I could leave all my stuff behind if I need to save my cat. I will totally do that in a heartbeat. My cat is worth more than all my shit combined. It's worth more than my life because my cat is my cat. She is my cat. She's not just my cat. She is my familiar. What's up? And plus, I saying she is that girl. You do not want to mess with her. And we'll of course have to keep her in the house for a couple. I don't know. I think it takes about a month for the cat. Or I don't. I'll have to look up what they say that you have to keep in the cat in for, especially if they're feral. So Um, I'll get her. I don't want her spaded, because if she is spaded, then that's fine, right? It's spaded when you're doing a girl. I I think I want her to continue her bloodline if she so desires, with whomever she falls in love with. And I'll leave that choice entirely up to Luna. And then if she does end up getting pregnant, of course I'll have to I'll name them, of course. Man, they're gonna have such beautiful names. But I might keep one or two. I'm not gonna lie, cats be cute. I love my cats. I mean, I'm a dog person too, but the cats were my first familiar, and they're gonna be always have that special place in my heart. Same with dogs, but I just want to say cats are witch's best friend. That and anything anything can be a witch's best friend, but still cats. Come on, guys, cats. They have 9 lives. They have. They're so magical. Plus, you don't always have to take them out. They can just do their business in the kennel better, and then they very independent. So I will eventually have a dog. I want a dog where when it comes up, it jumps up on my shoulders and hugs me. But yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 But yeah, that's pretty much. I'm kind of just preparing for the inevitable. I will have my house on my property, and I will have the ability to put in the kitchenette and the kitchen sink, the countertops, the cabinets, the fridge, and the shower and the toilet how I want and envision it. And then eventually the stairs that I envision as well. Um, and then after that, I will head back to Florida with friends to pick up my stuff and to catch my cat. So I do know that I will successfully obtain my cat and my belongings, and I'll go back to Florida. I mean, I'll go back to not Florida, but I'll go back to Arkansas and back to my home in Arkansas. No. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on, guys. I hope everything is well on your end. That's stuff that I've been working on and mulling over. I do have an ayahuasca ceremony on the 16th of um, September, so I will set the intentions. I want to create a path where somehow I win the lottery or something so I can pay for the renovations for the property. I would appreciate that. So I think I want to try to do it. I'll have an intention. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be winning the lottery, but I want to know how I am going to get the money to um how I kind of always saw it in the visions I've had so far. It's like once the house is on the property, um then I see people coming around and like, hey, I found this old countertop. Do you think you need it for this? Or I have this old this toilet from that I was, we could fix this. I was like, people would just bring stuff. No, if I'm not mistaken, I could probably find countertops in like a junkyard. Like, why not just we salvage some stuff? I think that's what I'll do. I think what I'll do is I'll find some sheets of metal from like a junkyard, and instead of buying countertops, I think I'll just I'll ask my friend Karen where she gets her stuff, because she's got a place where she gets all this kind of wood and stuff. So I want to see if she might know a good place to get um some metal sheets, the thick metal sheets. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling on about myself. Hey, Mary, thank you for hanging out. How have you been doing? I'm sorry for blabbing on about myself. I hope I didn't bore you with my uh, stories and issues and whatnots. Well, I'm letting you answer, Mary. I'm going to check something really quick. Hey, Lou Honesty, welcome in. Just checking my messages. How have you been doing, Lou Honesty? And it says, Mary Soul has not answered yet. How have you guys been doing? I'm sorry for rambling on about my stuff. Um, I know I will tomorrow. I think today I'm not gonna do any video about the. I have to look back because I know that there are some other ones that I have not finished yet as far as episodes. But I know that I want to start with Zeus and Hera as a duo, and then Hades and Persephone as another duo, and then Poseidon and Aphrodite as another duo for the next 3 videos. And then Apollo, Hermes, Athena, Dionysus, Faustus, and I'm trying to think. Am I missing anyone? I think I'm missing some. I said Demeter, right? Anyway, point is, I gotta look back and see what I have to like plan these videos out and do a lot of research. So, well, for the time being, I hope that you guys enjoyed this little blog of my life, and I hope that you guys are doing well upon your journeys. With hugs, kisses, and loves to all of you beautiful, amazing souls, magical blessings to all of you. And I send you off with much love, and I ask that you remember to always be kind and loving to yourself, because even if no one can be kind and loving to you, have the ability to be kind and loving to yourself. And I don't know who that message was for, but I hope whoever that message was for got it and received it. But magical blessings to all of you guys. Bye for now.